Man, I didn't think I'd be here doing another video, but I actually was recording a video because, like I said, no, I didn't say because you didn't get that video because I made it and I didn't turn the mic on. So you guys, I just did a 30-minute video and with no sound. But it's me, Meech. It's been a minute since I made a video, but I actually wanted to talk to you guys about something that I'm actually getting into now, which is comic book collecting. And not based on just grabbing comics just to grab them. I'm going on grabbing comics that either catch my eye, I was interested in, or I've just always kind of wanted to get into. So what really started this was I started picking up the last Ronin comics. I think it's Image Boom. I think it's Boom that makes them. But it's basically following the turtles. It's in the future. They were at war with Shredder's like daughter and grandson, and everybody dies besides Michelangelo. But I kind of don't want to make this video too long because I recorded like 30, like I said, 30, 40 minutes. But I just wanted to talk about what I'm doing now and how I'm getting into comics. So I was picking up, like I said, the last Ronin. I've been following that, and I walked past and I saw Static Shock on the shelf, and I'm like, whoa, they're making a new Static Shock. Let me pick this up. Ended up picking up issue 2 and 3, realized I didn't have 1, and I ordered 1 online, and then that kind of kicked the bug. But I've kind of had comics on the side. Some of my friends have given me comics as well. I've bought some, and I've actually wanted to show you guys what I have. And everything's gonna be out of order because it got mixed up from the last video I just tried to do. But I have some Steel comics. Let me pull this back out. I'm actually gonna try to get a complete run of the 1993 issue, I wanna say. And I'm really excited for that, so that's something. I got a couple Cyborg comics here. So I'm excited to read those. Let me get these out the way. Here, these are a bunch that were given to me. It was random, and I, picked some of the stuff because, whoa, what's going on? There we go, the focus. Some of these I grabbed was because the cover looked cool. Venomverse. I'm a big fan of Venom, always have been. So, just the way it looked. Venomverse. Here's Doomsday Clockwork. I guess this is a Batman storyline. I'm not too familiar with Batman whatsoever. Never really read anything Batman. I read the Death and Returns of Superman back in the day when I was a kid. My mom's boyfriend at the time actually gave me like the full run, so I don't have that anymore. My mom threw those away when they broke up, but that was like the main comic book I remember reading. Here's some Thanos comics. Here. And I just picked these because Thanos looks cool. And that's pretty much it. I don't know much about Thanos. I did read the Secret Wars. Was it Secret Wars that Thanos was in? Where he was trying to impress the girl and he couldn't? No, that's Infinity War. He was trying to impress the girl and he pretty much went on the whole rampage that the movies were about. Sam Wilson, which I thought was funny because for that he was doing it because he wanted to, you know, too much life and here and that. Nah, he wanted to impress a girl. But I got quite a few Thanos comics here. So I'm a big fan of Fantastic Four. Back in the day, I used to watch the cartoons on Cartoon Network early in the morning. Here's another Venomverse. So when I saw these, I grabbed these as well. So I do want to get a couple runs of Fantastic Four. Which runs, I do not know, because I don't know who writes good runs or who wrote good stories for Fantastic Four. I did hear Jonathan Hickman. I heard he really wrote really good stories, so I'm kind of interested in him, and I hope that he's good. I did get Inferno off a recommendation from BJ Kicks. He makes YouTube videos and is actually also from my area, in the Raleigh area. Let's put these to the side. Down here, put these down here. This here was given to me by my buddy Ryan from Australia. This is Power Man. Is this a, I guess this is a, would this be called a trade paperback? Even though it's hardcover? No, it wouldn't be. So is it called the hard paperback? I don't know. Here, I've never really opened this, and it's beautiful. I don't know, I love this style of art. I went to Ollie's because of, once again, BJ Kicks. He talked about Ollie's and they have like cheap comics. So I swung my mind, and this is The Return of Superman. I love the Death and Return of Superman. Like I said before, that's like the first like complete run of comics and the only complete run of comics that I've read. And I actually want to go back and get these. I guess this is actually a trade paperback. I want to get the whole run, like that whole storyline. It's, man, it just, like I said, it brings me back to a kid. Here are the last Ronin comics that I have been grabbing. And the art for these are so good too, so. Let's see. Like I said, I love the Turtles. This is the latest issue. This is amazing. Hardware. This is a, come on, get in there, focus for me. This is a Milestone comic. This is from Dwayne McDuffie, I guess, is studio from back then. But this is the new run. And it's really good. It's pretty, what I like about it is Hardware is blamed for the Big Bang in the Dakotaverse. So I thought that was cool, just to see his outline for stuff like that. It's pretty good. I have Black Manta. This is, or Manta, I'm not sure how it's pronounced. But one of my buddies is really, he told me to try this out. He's a big fan, so I said, why not? And I grabbed Aquaman Becoming. I don't know how I feel about this just yet. It's too soon. I have to read more, but we'll figure that out. Then I have the Icon and Rocket. Let's get that in there. But when I started reading Static, I was like, what other stuff do they have from Milestone? And I ran into Icon and Rocket. This run seems to be more focused on Rocket than Icon, But I do think it's cool that, you know, Icon comes to Rocket, other way around. Rocket comes to Icon like, hey, you have superpowers. Let's clean up the streets. Let's do this and let's do that. And he's like, we can do that, but there are going to be consequences for doing this. And these consequences, I don't think you're thinking about. So before we do this, think about this. And as they go along, you see what he was talking about with her, the things that are happening because they're cleaning up the streets, which is I think is pretty cool. Here, and now I'm going to get into the static. This is issue 1 of season 1, issue 2 of season 1, and issue 3. I think this line is really good. I really hope the finale of it's really good, even though we're only in issue 3, and I think it's a 6-issue series, maybe 4. Is it? I think it's 6 or 4. No, there's 6 issues and 4 comes out later this month, but it's been really good. So when my mom's boyfriend from back in the day, when he gave me a whole bunch of comics to read, I read Moon Knight. Moon Knight was one of the ones that he gave me. So with Moon Knight, when I got older, actually, when I started grabbing a lot of these comics, I was asking people, who is the superhero that is dark? I don't remember what color costume he wears, but he has a moon. And they're like, huh? And when I went to Ultimate Comics in my area and I was looking around, when I seen Moon Knight, I said, that's it. That's who I remember. And I grabbed issue 1 and issue 2. I pre-ordered issue 3. I think I put it in my pick list. I think that's the correct term for it, pick list. And I can't wait. I can't wait to actually read it. I'm really actually enjoying it. Here is Steel issue 1. Because like I said, I'm going to try to get the complete line. Batman versus Bigby, because I am a big Wolf Among Us fan. And like I said, I've never really read too much Batman. So I'm going to read this and I really hope I enjoy it. Inferno. I grabbed this because BJ Kicks recommended it. And then he really recommended Hickman's stuff. So now that I know that Hickman also writes a lot of Fantastic Four stuff, I think I'm going to grab some of that as well. And hopefully I read it. If I enjoy Inferno, I'm going to grab some Hickman Fantastic Four. Am I missing anything? Oh, I have these. Eternals. This is 1. No, this is 6. 1 and then 6. I am going to grab the ones in between. I haven't read these yet, so I'm going to put these over here. And then when I was also at Ultimate Comics 2 days ago, I was talking to the owner or supervisor, or I'm not sure. But he recommended Good Asian. And the premise, from what I remember, it's an Asian detective back in the 1920s in San Francisco, just dealing with being an Asian detective back then because people didn't want to be detectives in San Francisco. But if you actually look at the art, it looks clean, man. It really does. I'm actually super excited to read this. I don't know when volume 2 comes out or if it is out, but if it is, I'm gonna get it. Just off the strength that it was recommended to me, and it does seem to be pretty good. And the last comic that I have, so I don't know what this is considered. Let me grab this. Excuse me. The Fantastic Four Essentials. I don't know if this is considered an omnibus or a trade paperback, but I bought this years ago, and I bought it because I love Fantastic Four. I opened it and I realized that it is not in color. So I ended up putting it down and never picking it up. And I kind of am mad at myself because I am a big Fantastic Four fan, but I never read that. And I want to do better. I think I'm going to get the official omnibus, like with color and hardcover and all that stuff, because I think I'm going to get the hardcover omnibus just because, like I said, I'm a big fan. And I really do think that that's something that needs to be done. I am going to mainly be collecting stuff from the Bronze and Copper era of comics. I enjoy those. That's mainly what I came up on. And there's going to be certain things that I'm going to grab, like from maybe prior, maybe from the silver era. I'm not sure. But that's what I have so far. I'm going to read these. I'm going to organize everything, get everything straight and read, and I'm going to update you guys on certain things. Is there anything, because like I am a Fantastic Four guy, I do like, who else do I like? I like Fantastic Moon Knight. Is there anything that some of you guys might recommend? If you think there's certain things, certain comics that I should read. I am going to try to get the Claremont. I think Claremont is his name. X-Men series from I think it's the 90s. I do want to grab that. I'll probably grab some Spawn. I did grab the complete 1995 Black Lightning online. That should be here in about a week. But I'm rambling. I don't want to keep you guys too long. But I'm collecting comics. I'm grabbing comics now that I think I'm going to find interesting. I'm still going to make gaming videos, and I'm going to add other nerdy stuff that I like to do. Just because like I said in a previous video, I kind of got burnt out from gaming. Collecting is nuts. And I kind of grew out of that for just collecting just to collect. If I collect things now, it's things that I want, like imported fighting games. What else? JRPGs, that's always going to be my thing. But gaming and comics, I think that's the way I'm going to go. The way this channel is going to grow and go. I'm excited. But this really wasn't scripted. This was kind of something I just thought I'd do. So if I seem all over the place, forgive me. I'm going to do better with preparing my videos a little bit better and working on actually using this camera instead of just using my phone all the time like I used to. But I think that's it. I'm out. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.